Okay, my readers, so today, before you get with your partner again, you're going to orient yourself with your book. Yesterday, we learned that it is so important, this work to do. We can't skip over it because when readers orient themselves to the book, they are more than half as likely to be better readers and understand more about what they're reading. So I want us to look at what good readers do. So good readers, first, they preview the book and think about the characters and the settings. We've talked about how when we're previewing a book, we can do things if it's a picture book, like first, look through it. Look through it and give ourselves some ideas on what the setting could be, what the characters could be. So in here I see, well, there's going to be a little girl and her mom. And it looks like they're somewhere outside. They're picking something. And then I can even see, oh, their bears are going to be a part of this story too. And as I continue to look through it, I'm going to be more prepared to know what my story is going to be about. And if I'm reading a chapter book, I know that there's always a spot on the back or inside. Just a moment. Let us grab one. So for example, in this boxcar children's book, right on the back, there's some information about it. Sometimes we're going to open up and find the information on the inside of the book as well. We're going to read it, and that is going to help us to know before we read it what we're getting into as a reader. Then after we preview the book and think about the characters and the setting that it's going to be about, I want you to think about the genre. So if this is a nonfiction book, I know I'm going to be looking for information, and that information is going to be under big subtitles. If this is a fiction book, maybe a realistic fiction book, I know there's going to be some characters, there's going to be some sort of problem that they're going to work through at the end. Or maybe if it's historical fiction, I know that this is going to be information that reminds us of something that happened that was true, and the author has taken the information and made a fiction story out of it. So if I'm reading something about Native Americans in Texas and it is a historical fiction book, I'm going to know it's going to have some of the information of the tribes we learned about. And I'm going to think that, and that's going to help me understand it better. Okay, if I'm reading a biography, I'm going to know it's real information about a real person. This is what we've done so far as readers. In third grade, we did a lot of this. We did a lot of looking at the book, previewing it, knowing the characters and the setting. In fourth grade, we started talking about the genre and what we can expect from it. The next challenge that I have for you as fourth graders is before you begin reading, wonder, I wonder what life lesson or theme this could be about. So when I read that synopsis on the back and I think, this is the struggle, I wonder what the characters could learn from that struggle. Or as I'm looking through the picture book and I start to see what's going on, I wonder and think about what's a lesson that could be learned from these characters. And I do all that thinking before I start to read. So in just a moment, you're going to get together with your reading partner. When you sit together, I want you to rock, paper, scissors to see who's going to orient first. Whoever orients first, I want you to talk about each of these three things. Who are the characters in the setting? And where's the setting? Okay. What type of genre is it? And what do we expect from that genre? And then last, what life lesson could possibly we learn from it? It's okay if it's not correct. When we're looking at and predicting, we're just getting a good idea of what it could be. And then good readers check as they're reading to see, was that prediction correct or not? Or am I learning something different? So readers, I'm proud of you. Make sure you're doing the work and staying focused.